Okay, that should do it. Ophelia! Can you run a diagnostic on intake pipe 4?
One moment, please. Diagnostic complete. Intake pipe 4 operating within standard operational parameters.
Booyah! Score 1 for team engineering.
You now have 57 invoices left on your to-do list.
Yeah. Anything else that requires us being beached?
No.
Anything that might kill us if I don't do it right now?
No.
Awesome. I'm going outside. Bye-bye, Ophelia. Don't wait up.
Head up, Harper, that's it. Just keep kicking. You're doing great.
This is torture.
Well, if you want to stay a part of my crew, you'll endure it. Come on, don't be so dramatic. You can do this.
Hey, guys. How's the swim lesson coming? Hellishly.
Oh, quit being a baby. She's doing much better than this morning. She'll be a regular dolphin in no time if she'd stop whining.
Any chance of a break soon?
Sure.
Really?
As soon as I can tell the difference between your front stroke and you signaling for help. Maybe later, Pip.
Okay. Hey, Doc.
Pippa, I was wondering where you'd gone off to. How are the repairs coming?
All the fun stuff's done. Just have some tweaking left.
My God, you're filthy. Why don't you go for a swim, get some of that grease off?
I was thinking I might go exploring. Wanna come?
Oh, darling, I love you. You're my favorite. But I haven't seen proper sunlight in weeks. Besides, I have a date with Cthulhu, so I'm not leaving this chair until I have a healthy case of sun poisoning. You understand, don't you, dear?
Yeah.
Excellent. You have fun now, and try not to track too much sand back inside.
First real day out we've had together and everyone's busy. What's the point of a beautiful island vacation if no one's going to actually enjoy the beautiful island? Might as well have stayed submerged. Hello? Hello? We come in peace? Sorry to bother you. My crew and I just picked up your island on our radar and we had some repairs to make, so we stopped. It's a very nice island. Or, I think it is. I haven't been on many islands, but it's nice to meet you. My name's Pip. Hello?
Pip, slow down. I can barely feel my legs as it is.
There must have been 50 of them at least, Harper. It was so cool. I've never seen so many seals in my life.
Have you ever seen a seal in your life?
I've seen pictures. What?
Wow. Wow, Pip, I've got to hand it to you. That is a really empty beach.
Where did they go?
Back to the water, probably. Or you're completely crazy. Too much sun can do that, you know.
They were right here. 50 of them. And they were huge and rubbery and loud and... Hey, where are you going?
Back to the Rusalka. Taking a leaf out of the doctor's book. I'm taking a nap.
You're boring. You're gonna miss out on all the adventure. Fine. Nerd. Oh! God, what is that? What? Oh! Oh! Crap!
Hey, Pip! Where have you been? Do you want to...
No, thanks. I'm tired. I stepped on a seashell. I'm not feeling too good. Don't wait up!
Well, when you've got to go.
Look at that. That's the smoothest descent we've had this whole trip. Way to go engineering.
Looks like she adjusted some of the external sensors too. Still no sonar, but the cameras are getting a much clearer picture.
Once we have sonar and communications back up, we might even be able to call this a real submarine. Okay, now that we're all rested and refreshed, next order of business is finding our next port of call. Uninhabited beaches are fun. I certainly prefer this island to the last one, but we have to make a fuel stop eventually. Atlas, as our acting master of sail, that's your highest priority. So if we sink...
I won't let you down.
Harper, how's our monster cataloging coming?
Well, we have a record of every encounter we've had so far, but I haven't found anything on the hounds. I've referenced over half the books in the library, still nothing. Maybe they're a new species. Maybe there was only ever one. We don't know if there have been any more attacks on ships since we left, and it's not like we can call Killian to ask.
Well, keep looking. We have to operate as if there are more of them out there.
And what happens if we actually find them?
Then, we observe. And hopefully we'll have a working ship-to-shore relay so we can report back to Canaveral. Speaking of working, where's Pip?
Probably lying down somewhere. I'll go find her.
All right. Oh, and be sure to tell her... Holy crap!
What? What is it? What happened?
Nothing. I just... Jesus, that was the biggest seal I've ever seen in my life.
What? Where?
Just went by the starboard cameras. Just scared the bejesus out of me.
And I thought Pip was jumped.
Oh, shut up. Harper, just... let her know she did good today.
And if she's still feeling under the weather, I'll send her straight to you. Good girl.
Go on. Scoot.
There now. Who's a happy baby? We're all cleaned up. No more sand in your face. I'm really sorry about that. I don't normally kick sand at babies. I don't normally pick them off the beach either. But it's not like I had much of a choice. I've never adopted a child before. But I read a lot of parenting books during my developmental stage, so I probably know the basics. That's another thing. You gotta be quiet. And I mean like super quiet. Because your Auntie Scarlett, don't worry, you'll meet her later. She's kind of my boss, and I'm not allowed to have a baby or any kind of pets. So she can't know you're here. But only till you're 18. Then you'll be old enough to join the crew. So she should be more than okay with the whole stowaway thing. So just keep quiet until then, and it'll be perfect. Nobody will ever even know you're here.
Nobody will ever know who's here.
Harper! Oh, look what you did!
What I did? What did you do? What is that?
Nothing?
Is that a baby?
Celia, come on, remember what we talked about.
You named her Pip.
What was I supposed to do, Harper? She was all alone. Somebody abandoned her on the beach with nothing but an old gray blanket. They just left her there where anybody could have kicked sand on her.
What?
Or she could have died. I couldn't leave her.
Scarlett is going to kill you.
No, you've got to help me.
Why me?
Because if you'd stayed and looked for seals with me, I never would have found Celia in the first place. So technically, this is your fault, which means she's your baby too.
Pip, I don't know the first thing about babies, and neither do you. For example, why is the baby wrapped in... Is that my sweatshirt?
She was cold and you weren't using it.
I thought you said she had a blanket.
This is gross. I put it in the laundry.
Well, there's probably some baby clothes up in the gift shop. Maybe some diapers too. Come on, take Celia with you.
Hey, Harper. Thanks.
Well, there's no word from Harper or Pip, which means they're probably off playing somewhere. Honestly, it's so easy to forget they're both supposed to be adults the way they... Commander Scarlett? Are you all right? Have you been standing there since I left?
It's following us.
What?
The seal. He's following us. See? There. Starboard side.
I see a seal.
It's the same seal. For 20 minutes, he's following us.
Well, that's rather paranoid, don't you think?
I think I've earned the right to be a little paranoid. Don't you agree, Doctor?
Well, we can increase our speed. Shake him off. He's probably just interested in the cameras because they're shiny.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll speed us up. He can't keep up with us forever.
recall coming to the gift shop. Man, Killian must have thought of everything.
Pretty sure he just forgot this was here. But we have diapers, so that's the most important thing. And I have to admit, you are weirdly good with kids.
Yeah, we got lucky. What about this shirt?
Captain Cutie.
It's either that or mermaid in training. But I think we've had enough fake mermaids for one life.
Yeah, agreed.
Still. Too cheesy?
You're gonna make Scarlet and Atlas jealous.
It's not my fault they're not as cute as a baby. There's just no competition.
Okay, don't let Atlas hear you say that. Hey, Pip, you know that you
I
can't...
was thinking maybe later we could head down to the mess and make some baby food. Mush some fruit, put a steak in the blender, that sort of thing.
Babies don't eat steak.
Well, obviously not without help.
Does she even have teeth?
I mean, probably.
Babies can't do any kind of solid foods until they have teeth.
Celia, come here. Let mommy get a look in your... Whoa.
Oh. Wow. Those are fangs.
They're not fangs. They're just extra supremely pointy.
What the hell kind of mutant baby has that many teeth?
Maybe she's part shark.
What?
Or her dad was a vampire.
Say that again.
Her dad was a vampire.
No, not that. The other thing, that maybe she's...
Part shark? Harper, what's wrong?
I need to see that blanket. The one you found with Celia.
It's down on the laundry.
Show me.
It should be done by now. Here, hold Celia for me, will ya?
Sure.
Careful with her head.
I will be. Pip?
It's empty.
What?
It's gone, Celia's blanket. Someone must have taken it.
What did it look like?
It was gray. Dark gray with these little light gray and brown spots.
Did it feel kind of weird?
What do you mean?
Sort of thick, almost rubbery?
Yeah.
Like a seal pelt?
Oh.
Pip, I don't think that's a baby. I think you found a Selkie.
Do you have to fold your damn laundry here?
No, but I don't want to miss this. The great standoff of Scarlet and the Seals. That's one for the history books. How many are there now?
26 at my last count. I might have missed a few.
And that big fellow is still in front?
Yup. For 3 hours.
That's the 5th time we've increased our speed. They're keeping up remarkably well.
I haven't seen any of them try to surface for air, not once.
This is creepy.
It's like they want something. What? What is it?
Nothing. Sorry. There was something in the basket and it felt like a snake. Sorry.
I need another vacation.
Ugh, it's so... It's not slimy, but what is this?
Looks like an old towel.
It's got a zipper. Look, sort of hidden along the seam here. It's black, so it almost blends in. Do you see it? What on earth?
That seal just hit us.
We hit a seal?
No, the seal hit us. Look.
I don't think they're doing any real damage, but I've never seen a seal so agitated.
They're going to get themselves wrapped up in the propeller. I'm sounding the ship-to-ship relay. Maybe it'll scare them off.
Commander, I think they want something.
They're seals. What could we have that they want? I don't have any fish in my pockets. Do you, Doc?
Has anybody seen the laundry?
Whoa, slow down, kid. Where's the fire?
I lost something in the laundry and I need to get it back. It's a blanket. It's small and gray with little gray and brown flecks. Yes! And a zipper. And a distinctly seal-shaped outline. Funny. It's a good thing you called it a blanket. I might have thought it was a Selkie pelt. I would hate to have made that mistake.
A what?
I can explain. You're disgusting. It's not mine!
What is going on?
Harper's stolen a pelt from a Selkie. Nobody stole anything! Well, that's not strictly true. We might all be accomplices in a slight kidnapping.
What?
But really, it's probably fine.
Okay, whoa, stop, back up. What the hell is a Selkie?
It's a species of merperson. A shapeshifter that looks like a seal. The story goes, when a Selkie sheds its pelt, it becomes a beautiful woman. Men would hunt Selkies and steal their pelts. Then they'd force the Selkie in a human form to marry them and hide their pelts so she'd never be able to return to the sea.
That's horrible.
But that's only if the Selkie is separated from her pelt. If she finds it again, she'll abandon her land family and be able to escape back to the sea, and you'll never see them again.
And you took one of their pelts. Wait a second. Is this why we're being attacked by seals?
We're being attacked by seals?
It's not a particularly pressing issue.
They must be looking for Celia.
Who's... Oh, please don't tell me you named her after seals.
That island must have been their home. She wasn't abandoned. She must have wandered off or been put down for a second.
Where is she?
With Pip.
We'd better go get her before they really start losing their temper.
Pip? Pip, you in here?
Go away!
I found Celia's pelt. Well, Atlas and Scarlet found it. They want to see her.
No!
Pippa?
You brought them?
Yeah, kind of.
Harper!
Pip? It's Scarlet. Will you open the door? Please? We're not going to take Celia away from you. We just want to talk. Oh, Pip. Jeez.
She was all by herself. They just left her there all on her own.
We know. Harper told us.
It's not your fault. You couldn't have known what she was, and she really is terribly cute.
May I hold her?
Be careful with her.
Yeah, I know. This isn't my first rodeo. You did the right thing.
Really?
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
So I can keep her?
Pip, her family's outside. They've been following the ship since we left the island. They've been looking for her.
No.
Pip, I'm sorry.
They abandoned her. They left her behind.
They didn't. You know they didn't. But even if they had, that doesn't mean they don't love her. Sometimes you have to leave the ones you love behind. But that doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. It just means you're loving them from far away. And they do love her, Pip. Listen.
I'm never going to get to see her again.
You don't know that. She might find her way back.
Might. Can I have a minute?
We leave the pelt here for you. Do you want me to stay with you?
No. I kind of want to be by myself, if that's okay.
Yeah. Sure thing.
We'll wait upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think she's gonna be okay?
I don't know. It's hard. Being attached to something like that and having to... It's gonna take some time.
Do you think she's coming? Yeah, she'll be here. She probably just needs to...
Okay. I'm ready.
Hang on a sec. Just stand right there. Smile. To remember her by.
Thanks.
Do you want help with the pelt?
No. I can do it. Bye, Celia. I'll take her outside.
Be careful!
Hey, Pip? You did good today. Really.
Thanks, Commander.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you too. You take care of her, okay?
This has been a Black Lace and Laserbeams production in association with Stone Street Studios. Here Be Dragons is written by Jordan Cobb. Our editor and director is Christina Riegel. Our sound engineer is Lauren Kammerling. Our composer is Daryl Banner. Our executive producers are Jonathan Cobb and Suzanne Douglas. Harper Bennett and Dr. Natalia Atlas were played by Jordan Cobb. Pippa Campbell was played by Christina Riegel.
Commander Adrian Scarlett was played by Ellie Gossage. Ophelia was played by Canning Robb. Celia was played by Elsa Roche and Leah Tarika. Are you dying to know what happens next? Keep up to date by following us on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, or visit our website at HereBeDragonsRadio.com for updates and bonus material from the cast and crew. Or feel free to subscribe, leave us a review, or donate on Patreon or GoFundMe to keep us afloat as the adventure continues.
So you found me.
It's good to see you again, Professor.
Mr. Reese.
So cold. Is that any way to treat an old friend?
Who on earth told you we were friends? Emily was a friend. You were a student.
A protege? You've been ignoring my calls.
Oh, now, Killian. You know I hate talking to you.
How's work?
Fired. Less than a week before I received tenure. Some old papers of mine inexplicably resurfaced. And the university board felt it would be inappropriate to have such a renowned crackpot shaping the minds of our future world leaders. A little heavy-handed, don't you think?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
There's no such thing as coincidence, Killian. I know you were always a bit thick, but if I've taught you anything, I've taught you that. But you weaseled your way in here out of the gutter for some reason, so you must think it's important, so cut the crap. You're interrupting a very expensive dinner. What do you want? Oh, this is about the project, isn't it? Let me guess. You've run out of government funding, and now you come to steal something else from me? I'm afraid you're out of luck. If you're looking for a handout, I'd say try the Salvation Army. They're good at that sort of thing.
Project Rosalka is already well underway. The crew shipped out months ago, and the reports they've been sending back are wild.
Then why are you here? Oh. No.
It's hardly any fun without you. I can organize it, Atlas can do the heavy lifting, but nobody can analyze the data as well as you.
Tough. You'll have to find someone else.
Oh, I have. Took me a while to track her down, but she is just a little peach. So helpful. But, of course, Atlas is keeping a close eye on things. You know how treacherous the ocean can be.
Are you threatening me?
You know me better than that. I never make threats. Only promises and suggestions.
So Atlas is working as your hired gun monkey now, is that it?
Atlas is working very hard to turn your dream into a reality, Professor. And you're the only one who doesn't seem to be on board with that. But you will be. This project needs you, and I intend for you to rejoin it. My plane leaves for Canaveral first thing in the morning. I'll send someone to retrieve you, and you'll be back in the lab before you know it. Oh, cheer up, Professor. Gang's getting back together again. It's gonna be a blast.
The Professor was played by Lena Palar. Killian Reese was played by Chini Morgan.
you